In this world, there is 5 types of freelancer. And if you are type 1 or type 2, you've got to change immediately how you do things or you'll never succeed. But if you manage to become a type 4 or even a type 5 freelancer, the world will be yours. The 5 types of freelancers can be put in a hierarchy. So the first type, or the first level of freelancing, would be the level at which most people are stuck at. It's the level at which freelancing doesn't pay much. And the 5th level is the level only a handful of people on earth have achieved. A level that is so greater than all the others that the type 5 freelancers clients know them by name for their work. So the first level is the Mechanical Turk. Mechanical Turk is named after Mechanical Turk, which is a service offered by Amazon on which people can post simple and trivial jobs that computer cannot do, and anyone willing to do them can get the job. So the Mechanical Turk is the kind of freelancer who would do anything. The Mechanical Turk is the kind of freelancer who get hired for jobs that anyone could do. No one cares who does them. In the same way that you don't care who your Uber driver is. You want to go somewhere for cheap and that's it. Anyone who can drive a car and has a smartphone is fine. Uber drivers are the first type of freelancers. But the thing is, you can be a programmer who only gets programming jobs and still be a Mechanical Turk. You can be a web designer who only gets web design jobs and still be a Mechanical Turk. When you do jobs that any programmers could do, you are a Mechanical Turk. Someone posts a job for a simple logo, they have a drawing, they just want you to do 3 logos that looks like the drawing, and they'll take the best one. They want something fast, simple, and temporary. You take the job, even though it doesn't pay much, because you are getting started and you want testimonials. Mechanical Turk. Any graphic designer could do it, and your client could not care less. When you do anything, data science, copywriting, web development, if you only take jobs that any copywriter, any data scientist could do, you are a Mechanical Turk. You're at the first level of freelancing. You're the first type of freelancer. And trust me, you don't want to stay at the first level. At this level, clients will treat you like shit. The competition is insane. You get paid next to nothing, and sometimes nothing else than a non-fulfilled promise of a positive testimonial. It's a dead end. If right now that's where you are, change plans. Like doing this to get great testimonials won't be a good strategy. It's a dead end. The second level, the second type of freelancer is the handyman. It's the type of freelancer who's handy. If you are the only wedding photographer in your area, you are handy to anyone getting married. If one day you are the only copywriter who does Amazon descriptions to apply for a job, and that job needs to be done real fast, for some reason, that day you are handy. If I want a data analyst to analyze the data from my YouTube channel, and you're the only one that says on his profile, I can do data analytics for YouTube, I will pick you because you are handy. You get the job only because you are handy. I don't want to waste hours asking freelancers if they can do it. Being the handyman is slightly better than being the Mechanical Turk, but anyone can do better than that. The third type of freelancer is the Craftsman. The Craftsman is the one that is slightly better than the others. When you get there, when you start getting jobs because you are slightly better than the other options your clients have, you start having something nice going on. That type of freelancer gets the job because he looks like a better option. If you are on a freelance website like Upwork, there are 7 ways you can get your profile to make you look better than the other options. Because the one who gets the job is always the one who looks like the best option. Remember that. Let me briefly tell you what they are and how you can take advantage of them. Specialties. You can show that you are a better option than many people or like every other freelancers in your niche, just by telling what your specialty is. We tend to think that if we specialize ourselves and we get to do only one type of contract will get less jobs. But that's quite the opposite. By having a specialty, you are immediately perceived as an expert. And that will get the attention of potential clients. When they see your application, your profile, they'll tell themselves, "Oh, great, that's exactly what I'm looking for." And if you're lucky, they'll even say to themselves, "Oh, great, that's exactly who I'm looking for." And if you get that kind of reaction, you pretty much have the job, unless you blow it. Portfolio, that works with anything that can be shown visually. Like, people will look at it and see if you are a better option than the competition. Testimonials. One aspect of looking better than the others is testimonials, but it's not everything. You want to have great testimonials, and you want to learn how to ask for them after every gig you get, but don't sell your soul for them. I swear to God, it's not worth it. This is only one aspect that customers look for to see if you are a better option than the others, and that's not even the most important one. I've seen so many freelancers on Upwork ask for free works in exchange for positive testimonials. Like, chill the fuck out with those testimonials. It's really not everything. Expertise will also help you become a craftsman type of freelancer, because it's not the same thing as testimonials. And what's great about it is you only tell people you have it. You don't have to wait for anyone to help you with that. Just tell people what you've got. And that's something you can always update and work to improve, even if you don't get gigs. I don't recommend lying though. Degrees. That one, I've got to say, it's not only for universities and college degrees. If you take online courses, tell your potential clients about it. It doesn't have the same weight as a college degree, but people will take it seriously if you do too. And even if you are in the middle of an online course right now, you've got to let people know about it. Label it as in progress. That's all it takes. If you want to add online courses to your Upwork profile and become more skilled as a freelancer, go check out the link for Udemy in the description. Udemy is an online course platform for freelancers and entrepreneurs on which you can learn specific skills for pretty cheap. And it gives you a certificate when you're done with the course, which can be quite nice. Just one or two Udemy courses could be all you need to look better than the next guy. Professionalism. That's something all craftsman type freelancers have. Being a professional is also something people are looking for. Like, they don't run around saying that they want to hire a professional freelancer. They say, "I want to hire someone competent to take care of this." But acting like a professional every step of the way makes you look more competent. If you don't believe me, just remember that not looking professional will always make you look less good than the others. There are many ways you can look more professional, but really the easiest way to look more professional is really to become one. It's really just about having self-respect, having respect for your clients, sticking to the schedule, no writing mistakes, and pretty much just taking it seriously. You see someone as a professional in small details, but you see it as something huge. Then there's the price. Price is a double-edged sword. Low prices make you cheaper than the next guy, but high prices makes you look more professional, makes you look more competent. I personally recommend that you charge what you think you deserve, and probably even more than that, because chances are that if you are getting started, you are undervaluing your work. But yeah, that is something you can play with. So those are all things you can do right now to jump to the next level. But there are two left. Now, those two types of freelancer is what you are aiming for. So listen carefully. Fourth level of freelancer is the one that is unique. It's the one that gets bragged about by name. The one who gets asked for by name. It's the one who is irreplaceable. It's a specialist, not a generalist. Now the fifth level is the remarkable freelancer. That type of freelancer does work that is unmistakably his or hers. That one is not just better than the others. It is so far forwards that it has a name unto itself. When you hear people say on YouTube that you can make a shit ton of money with freelancing, they are talking about those two types of freelancer. If you see freelancing as a way to work from anywhere you want, as much as you want, for who you feel working for, and earn up to $200 an hour, that is what being a unique or remarkable freelancer is. Most people don't tell you that because influencers know that most people won't ever get there. And they don't really know how to get there themselves. But it can be learned and you can definitely work your way up there. Is it hard? Yes, it is. But it's probably not as hard as renouncing to your dreams, your conviction, and start working for someone for 25% of the salary you'd be making as a freelancer 40 hours a week for the rest of your life. Like, don't you feel like crying when you hear people bragging about their 4 weeks of vacation every year? They worked 10 years to get there. Yahoo! Sadly, I can't tell you how to become a unique freelancer and even less a remarkable freelancer. Teaching you this is way beyond my current teaching abilities. And even if I could teach it, I'd need hours. But I learned all of that in a Udemy course that I highly recommend any freelancer or aspiring freelancer. It's called Seth Godin Freelancer Course. Seth Godin is probably the most successful marketing freelancer ever. He worked as Yahoo's vice president of direct marketing when Yahoo was Google's biggest competitor. The guy wrote 19 bestsellers about freelancing, marketing, entrepreneurship. He is a master. But watch out. Before I take that course, I've got to warn you that it's not like most online courses. It's not how to step by step. You don't teach someone to become unique or remarkable at freelancing by telling that person exactly what to do step by step. You do it by showing that person how to think differently. It's never on sale, unlike all the others. Udemy course, that one you can only get for $200. But we truly believe that if you get that course, if you study it, you can really become a unique freelancer or even a remarkable freelancer and ultimately make a shit ton of money. The link is in the description if you want it. Keep learning and growing every day, and I'll see you next week.